us in a couple of weeks when the men start again. And of course, Mary's husband, Steve, will also be bowling with her father, and it's all too complicated to get into, so maybe it's easier to get into the prize money situation. It's $500 for the winning team and $300 to the runners-up, and $50, of course, for bonus money. We haven't given any away in about a month or so, or it seems anyway, and $200 would go to someone if we should be able to put together 2 strings of 300. It's been a long time since we've been able to do that, and $1,000 for 3 strikes in a row. So that's what it stakes in addition to the championship, and as for who'll get that, let's find out right now. Mary Ligenza will start it off for the champs. The champs will get to bowl last in the second deciding string. And Laureen Wagner starts for the challengers. That's what Laureen's thinking over now. Laureen is a registered nurse at the Jordan Hospital down in Plymouth. She and Linda are representing Alley Cat Lanes. They made it here with a 10.99 in the roll-off. Mary Ligenza is representing the Westfield Bowling Center. There's a 10. And there's another 10. So we're still dead even, 19 pins apiece. Mary Ligenza is married with a couple of children. She has an average of 114, a high triple of 456, and a 180 high single. Laureen lists her average as 105 now. She has a high single of 168 and a high triple of 380. Laureen's kind of an interesting story. She says she actually hasn't bowled in 5 years. She was with us a long time ago on the Super Bowl show when she was a senior in high school. And then she went away to school at Boston College and hasn't been bowling. Her sister dragged her down to the roll-up, and here they are. The dead giveaway, the fact that Laureen hasn't bowled, is the fact that she had to rent a pair of shoes when she got here. Mary Ligenza takes 8 out of that. We've yet to put a mark up on the board. 37 to 34 through 4. The champs are leading it. Next week, our challengers will come from the Middlesex television area. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll be back to the men. Steve Ligenza and Paul Romani will be back to try to defend their title. And Mary Ligenza just misses our first mark. Mary takes a 10 and an 8 for Laureen Wagner. So halfway through, we've got a difference of 5. Sharon Rawson and Linda Nali will be up with their first 5 as we try to settle this thing with the second half of string number 2 and number 1, and we'll be back with that right after this. For the champs, it'll be Sharon Rawson. Sharon from Greenfield, she's single. And Linda Nali. Linda's a student from Kingston. Linda was with us just a couple of years ago on the Super Bowl show. Sharon opens up with a spare, and Linda will see if she can match that here. An 11-pin spread with 4 to go in the opening string. And there it goes again. 2 in a row now. On the spare, 8. And another spare, 3 in a row, $50 in bonus money. Linda Nali, try to get what she can out of this. She takes an 8, 67 through 8. On the third spare.
One more. 7 and another, Sharon.
Sharon's looking for more bonus money now. The champs have opened up a 30-pin lead. Linda should be able to chip away on that. She carries a 117 average.
Be there. Oh! Nice try, Sharon. Big 10, Bob.
Linda has a high single of 178 and a high triple of 423. And still no mark. Sharon with a 10 and a 107 through 9.
Well, that's strike ball, Sharon.
Linda with a 9.
That's strike ball.
And 76 through 9.
One time! Nice try.
For spare, there it is. Well, Sharon Rawson certainly has got it going now. That's 4 marks in her 5 frames here in the opening string. 117 plus. And no, still no mark. Linda takes a 9 and 85. And Sharon finishes up with a bundle. And a big grin as she takes a seat with a 126. 126 might be the highest string we've had in the last, 5 weeks or so, just about. So after 1, we have got a big spread up on the scoreboard, 41 points. We'll see if the sister team of Linda Nali and Laureen Wagner can come back with that when we come back with string number 2 to decide it all right after this. Laureen Wagner trying to get something going here. Get back into this. Well, Mary Ligenza isn't going to make it easy, that's for sure. Laureen and her sister Linda are still looking for their first mark. Mary's still looking for her first one. It was Sharon Rawson who was putting all those numbers up in the scoreboard with 4. On the spare. Just about all of them. And another spare. 29 plus to 16 after the first couple. And there it goes. Finally, a smile appears across Laureen's face. But there's another one. Mary Ligenza with 3 in a row and $50 in bonus money. On the spare. And will it? No. But maybe $50 more. We'll see. Four in a row. So far today, $150 in bonus money for Sharon Rawson and Mary Ligenza. Looking for 5 in a row. Nope. So we can close up the cash draw. First time in several weeks. First time in at least 3 or 4 that we've given away any bonus money, and here we give away a whole load of it. Mary Ligenza looking for a 10 box, and she's got it. 5 great boxes of bowling, 81 through 5. And so we have a 41 pin spread in this one, and we have a 41 pin spread carrying over from the first one. So we have an 82 pin lead at this point. As Sports Center 5's Mike Lynch would say, this one is in the satchel, I think. Linda, actually, the last time she was with us for a couple of weeks, if I remember right. '91 to 48. We're waiting for some wayward balls here. Well, there they go. Well, the same thing happened, I think, when Laureen finally came up with a mark in the third. Mary Ligenza came right back with a mark, and here Linda throws a strike, and Sharon Rawson comes right back with a big hit. spare in the 7th. On the strike, Linda will have one more bonus ball. And all but one. So 67 through 7 for the challengers. And 77 through 8 for the challengers. Sharon with a 9 and 114 through 8. Go. Not the way she wanted to do it, but it's a spare nonetheless. 87 plus now through 9. Sharon's trying to figure out how you can convert that into a spare. And she figured it out. A spare in the 9th. On the spare, 9 of them. And 9 on that side. And another spare. Well, unfortunately, Linda has it going now, but we're in our final box. Sharon takes a 9 and puts a great score up there on the board, a 142, which by far is the highest of our women's series here. A strike would bring home $50. No bonus money. Linda Nali finishes up strongly with 3 marks in the final 5, but fortunately got it going a little bit too late. Second string of 110. And for our challengers, Laureen Wagner and Linda Nali, a 2-string total of 195. And for our defending champion, a great total, the highest we've had in the women's series to this point. An opener of 126 and a second string of 142 for a 2-string total of 268. So for the second week in a row, Sharon Rawson and Mary Ligenza are our champions. We'll be back with them and with our challengers right after this. Laureen Wagner and Linda Nali. Linda, we saw you just a couple of years ago, and I think I remember you bowling a little bit better then, right?
Just a little bit.
Well, what happened?
I stopped bowling for about 1.5 years, and then just never got back to it, but now I probably will.
All right. Well, you've got a better excuse than that, right? Laureen, you hadn't bowled for 5 years.
Yeah, so that's why I did much worse.
You're going to be a trendsetter with those rental shoes now, or is that?
No, the 2-tone shoelaces do it. That's it.
Well, it's very stylish. Well, okay, too bad some of that BC magic couldn't have rubbed off on you, right?
I was 2 years too late, I think. I graduated in '83.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll see you again, I hope. You're going to keep bowling? You're not going to give it up for another 5 years now, are you?
I got to practice an awful lot.
All right, Linda, we'll see you again next year?
Yep.
Okay. Bye-bye. Linda and Laureen will be back again, hopefully next year. And for Sharon Rawson and Mary Ligenza, you're definitely on a roll now. Unfortunately, we only have a week left in the women's series.
It's okay. I love this. Yeah. It's not so bad now.
I can imagine. Now, that, I think, the total is probably the highest that we've had in the women's series here. So there's something to be proud about, right?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
We're still about 30 pins shy of the 300 to get an extra payoff, so maybe you can work on that next week.
Okay, thank you.
So now what do you have to say? Sharon's the one who claims that she's shy, but we saw her talking up a storm in between shows here, so you can tell us what it feels like to win 3 in a row.
Great.
We finally bowled what we should bowl.
Yeah. Do you warm up after a while? After a couple of weeks? It seems like in the last string, certainly, you got it going pretty good.
Less nervous,
Yeah.
more relaxed up there.
And you still can't stop talking, huh? All right, now, actually, Mary, you've next time when you come here, when we come to the taping, you'll be able to bring the whole gang with you because
Yes.
Steve, your husband Steve, and your father Paul will be bowling together as a team, so it's quite the family act. Huh?
All right, it will save on the turnpike cost and gas.
That's right. We get some bonus money for you so you can help out with that addition you're trying to add onto your home. Compliments of Metro Media or Hearst or whoever. All right, Mary Ligenza and Sharon Rawson will be back again next week to see if they can make it for 4 in a row, and we'll hope you join us. For everyone here at Fairway Sports World and Netting, have a good afternoon now.